why.
Wait a minute. Now quit talking like you're giving a speech.
I asked the mountains why they stood so firm. They told me. You ready?
Go.
I asked the mountains why they stood so firm. They told me that they were pegs to stabilize the land as the world turned. Then I asked the Nile River why he flows upstream. He said that he was the spinal column of the continent of kings. So then I went to gold and asked why men chase her gleam. She was feeling herself when she told me that she was the rawest of all things. Then I spoke to thunder and lightning. They were the most amazing. They said they do their best to give God all the praises. Then I asked that all-seeing eye if it saw anything worth changing. He told me his sight was unlimited and his perception is not Mason. I asked freedom for liberation without hesitation. He said truth is true exoneration and your body is your soul's incarceration. I asked the earthquake why he's shaking. He said that he sent to every nation as a sign of devastation. Then I talked to Ascension about elevation. He said concentration mixed with meditation is the doorway to levitation. Then I asked Decoration about the tradition of celebration. He explained that most cultures are pagan, but their customs benefit their reputations. I consulted numbers about equations. They said that humanity's population is a byproduct of multiplication without any estimation. They also stated that we are divided into many races. I asked words who gave them language. They said men like me that created conversations. I asked music about her melody, but she warned me that her rhythm was really the cause of acapella's jealousy. I questioned faith about infidelity. She said in God's eyes it is sin, but to mankind it's like a felony. Then I asked ultraviolet and infrared about their views. They said that they shine bright melanin like indigo into our hues. Then I picked up the sword and asked why it was prone to drama. It said die 1,000 times or put death before dishonor. Then I went to a pair of scales and put my deeds up for measure. They wished their peace upon me and said my heart is as light as a feather. Then I asked an atom what would happen if I broke him. He said that if it were possible, he would be highly explosive. I asked silence and secrecy for their philosophy and motives, but they countered it by saying that their code of ethics shall remain unspoken. Then I asked 360 degrees about its circular motion. It said that nothing can infiltrate its completeness, therefore remaining unbroken. Then I cherished the moment and asked if that second was token. In that very minute, I remembered to treat memories like precious omens. Then I asked the gates of heaven if they would remain open. The gatekeeper said, you must first qualify for atonement. Then I went to the motherland and noticed the scars on her face. She said that they raped her for her wealth and turned her children into slaves. Then I asked the pilgrimage, why should I migrate to pray? It told me that the journey would be in vain if I never traveled the straight path here that was made. Then I asked intuition if it knew my next question. He told me that he wasn't telepathy and would certainly never guess it. Then I asked oppression, why was he so aggressive? He told me that fear is a strategy that has always proven effective. Then I asked the embryo about conception. It said, God bless the seed that would provide a contraceptive. I asked the bullet to give a message. He said that that weapon could easily lead him astray in any direction. Then I asked perfection about his imperfections. He said that his only flaw is always making others stand corrected. Then I asked violence if there was any other method. His answer was wretched when he basically warned me that no plea should be accepted. Then I asked respect if he had ever been disrespected. He said only when the hearts of men rejected or neglected.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome.
Snap, 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 snap.